Suddenly, Michael said, "It's over." His wand magically appeared from behind his back as he went into a trance while casting a spell on Gorgon. Sasha realized he was not on the ground but just a feet above it, sending chills down her spine. And then time stopped. Michael opened his eyes slowly. He looked at frustrated Gorgon, who was under a spell. Gorgon came forward to fight Michael, and after getting hit a multiple times, he finally dropped to the ground. Michael was overwhelmed and too much in pain at this point. His wand slipped out of his hand and he fainted. Sasha could not believe it. She came running towards Michael. Alas, he was not badly injured. She stood in front of him, her back towards him, and addressed the agitated crowd by shouting, "I announce Michael, son of Vartha, to be Kimja's new lord. All hail the new king." Okay, I agree it wasn't original and was a bit cliche, but it was something. We bet you can write better and bigger than this. Science fiction can be a tricky genre to write. It contains so many topics and unlimited worlds. There is really no limit. There can be soft science fiction like Ursula K. Guin's The Ones Who Walked Away from Omelas. Then there can be hard fiction too, like Jurassic World. To be honest, it is all there. Time travel, utopia, dinosaurs in modern world, a magical entrance through a wardrobe door, a magical entrance down a rabbit hole, a magical entrance inside a mirror, a magical entrance from literally anywhere. So how do you get about writing science fiction? We present to you a blueprint for your own cursed world. Start with knowing your awesomeness. Grab your reader's attention by using your awesomeness, originality, and a world that makes you you. The best and trickiest part of sci-fi is that you can write absolutely anything here. So run wild. Number 1. Take a broken world. Hogwarts, for example, who has a powerful enemy Voldemort, etc. etc. Basically, your world should need saving, or your protagonist on its journey to explore the truth, to find something shady, something hidden, etc. Number 2. Your hero should be imperfect. Your hero or your protagonist should grow in the story. It gives their character depth and makes their situation realistic, even in an unreal world. Number 3. Make your villain great. The villain or the antagonist should have a story to tell. What motivates the villain? This question should pose a dilemma for the readers. Anti-hero should be appealing too, So the win of good over bad is worth it at the end. Give your world a believable structure. There should be something common between the life of the reader and the lives of fantasy heroes. Since their world is totally different, their characters should appeal to the readers and come out as relatable. Lucy from Narnia appeals to the readers for her innocence, or Hiccup Horrendous Haddock III from How to Train Your Dragon due to his sensitivity. It is very important to draw a consistent world. You can't add details just for the convenience of the plot, Alistair says. Readers know when you are just making stuff up to write yourself out of a jam. A pop culture example is midichlorians from Star Wars. It's a concept introduced very later on in the franchise that ruined it for a lot of people. You have to avoid the info dump. Often, readers find it boring when the whole description of the city and its state is given in one go. Instead, make it a step-by-step process. Now, imagine your readers stepping into the book. Literally. The reader has no clue what is happening around them, where they are, where they are going, etc. So, walk with the reader. Get to the jungle, describe its tall trees, describe its noodly plants that are giving the reader shade from the sun, and suddenly the reader feels a breeze. Both of you realize it's chilly even though it's sunny, and whatever the reader is wearing is just not enough. Somehow, you reach the gate to the city and see people wearing cloaks with a headband on each one of them. Each headband has a unique stone. The reader wonders what it does. When he or she tries to enter the city, they cannot because they do not have the headband. Voila! You describe the importance of the headband and its significance while exploring the city with the reader themselves. There you go. Editor Ashley Wirrick says, add world building details into everything. In action scenes, in dialogues, in major plot points, everywhere. Spread them out. Give bits, pieces, and hints all over the place by making them part of the character's experiences. Mention the same detail in new ways or show how it can affect characters in different ways. Whatever journey your hero goes through, make it an exciting one. Make sure each new climax is bigger than the one before to keep the reader's attention. Elaborate with easy to imagine details. Don't implode too much new information to visualize a picture. As we have said in our previous videos, there must be a reason of your story. Why must the hero make a journey so dangerous? Why the villain needs to be killed? Or why the city must be saved? And when you get that reason straight, why is your hero the chosen one? What makes your hero so special? Try to answer all these questions through dialogue, characters, and subplots. The hero is imperfect, but surely there must be scope for character growth and self-discovery while they start their journey to victory. Many new writers focus heavily on impactful openings and whiz-bang twist endings, neglecting the second act, which is where much of the adventure can be experienced. It's where your heroes encounter allies and enemies, discover new lands, and find themselves in increasingly hot water. Getting that second act just right will ensure that your readers enjoy the journey and are delivered to their destination, ready for your jaw-dropping final act. That said, this second act of a story can be the hardest to pull off, as it asks the writer to balance exposition with character growth and mounting tension. All characters are important and all should be focused upon. Because it may be an unreal world, but the characters are just like how we encounter in our lives on a daily basis. People with same emotions, love, anger, jealousy, hungry for power, feeling lost, making friends. It is all a part. You don't have to master it, you just make it relatable, even if ghosts assist you in your city. Last but not least, keep writing, dear friend. We are here to help you in your writing process. We know you can do it. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching the video. Comment down your questions or if you want to suggest the topic for our next video. For more such tips, like this video and subscribe our channel. Thank you.